Good afternoon or morning for you guys.
Yeah. Good morning.
I like how we're greeted by Nuke Gandhi, the picture, when we entered
Thank
this
God.
room.
Thank Gandhi. Ant out today?
No, he should be joining here at some point. Or should be joining soon. He was pinging me earlier, so I'm not sure exactly where he's at.
Okay, I'll
He's
start.
in the bathroom.
Hold on, please. There's that. There's that. Okay. I'm ready for you to start.
Okay. Yesterday and this morning, I finished getting this stupid ship installations thing working. It's working! Yay!
Yay.
The things that are not implemented yet are that you can't drag and drop, so you still have to click to you can click to power or unpower, but it switches the things around as needed. And there's one bug where if you unpower something, it lets you build a slot in the powered section, even if that slot wouldn't be available. So I got to fix that too. But other than that, it's all working. Then to briefly go over the things that are left in the doing and not started columns. The ship captain thing we said is going to be done on Monday because Hans is going to get some art for it, some pictures and stuff. The clear list of actions that ships are performing. I'm not sure what work is left on that because Will, you basically did everything on that. So if you can talk about that when you give your update, that would be cool. Like what might be left or not. Fixed set of ships that feel different. We are that one plus the balance pass on the game. I feel are both gonna wind up just pushing to next sprint. And a clear indication of ships who aren't doing anything, so we can assign them tasks, will not be finished this sprint. So that's everything that I am the pusher honor in the list. And that's my update. I'll pick Carl.
Picking me in the middle is really hard since I'm the one who has to take notes.
Okay, I don't pick Carl. I pick Carl to go last. So I pick Brandon.
So yesterday I spent most of the day after talking with Ant about faction systems. I spent most of the day thinking about that and drafting that. So I have a document to share with the team later today if we can find time before game time. Yeah, and I basically did that all day and wrapped up a little bit on marketing comms. So today, hopefully just continue that work and iteration on that work once I've had time with the team's eyes on it. And then all the meetings. Will.
I didn't get a ton done yesterday, but I implemented 2 new abilities. And I made a document, which I will just post here real quick, which is all of the abilities that are finders that are implemented and kind of broadly what they do. The idea being that since I'm heading out, you guys can plug these abilities into events that are written correctly so that they can be discovered as exploits. So I did unethical calculus and finished off the deep core spider drill. There aren't really any abilities in our current brainstorming document that I think make sense anymore in our game. So I don't really know what else to implement. I tried to come up with some of my own, but I was not successful. So I'm not really sure what I should be doing today. I'll definitely be going to the meetings. If there's other cleanup tasks that you guys have in mind for me to do before heading out or anything else I can help with, please tell me. In terms of stuff that my name is on top of, so I just talked about the abilities. My goal was to get 5 to 15. We have 5, so technically that's done. George asked me to talk about the thing with ship actions. I did not look at this card. I forgot it existed, and I just put in the ship action thing in the corner. It meets my needs. I'm not sure if it meets this card's needs.
Okay.
We can talk about that during the retro. And I have 2 cards in Validate. The Public Development Engineering Show Week, which was Brandon and I, and the tooltips that explain costs and requirements, which I think is totally implemented now. So I think those are good. And now that Ant has finally joined us, Ant.
Yeah, sorry about that. Got pulled away to deal with a short chore around the house that Tiffany needed help with. Yesterday I was working more on the faction stuff, like extracting honestly all of it, like where it's not just a name. There's actual factions that live on the game state now. Ships have a faction. They have approval values. They get created at your and like for a test, whatever faction your flagship ends up being, that faction is loyal to you. And then other factions have like a variability around their range. So most of it was yesterday was just pulling that stuff out, putting it in JSON. They don't have names right now. Like I just put in the generic names from the worksheets that are like a house, a league, a conclave, blah blah blah, like 5 of them. And then we can there's a thing in the JSON to put whatever readable name you want to these factions as we decide that from a lore standpoint. So that is there. I was looking at ways putting stuff in where there will be hooks so you can adjust approval ratings per faction at the moment. That can be tied into actions and events that could fluctuate these approval ratings. So that's there. Talked to Brandon about some of this yesterday, and Carl going over their faction sheet stuff that they had worked on. So I was up to speed to that. So yeah, I think that's going to be beyond the meetings today. Focus on that piece more. I've been looking at the Trello board. There's a crap ton there of all different types, and on the backlog, the sprint planning board, where I'm like, there's way more to do than there is time to. So it's really just figuring out the priority on getting some of this stuff done. But yeah, I assume we'll get some of that out of today. Who hasn't gone?
Me.
Go, Carl.
Yesterday, I went through the sprint planning board some. Oh, hi, Sam. Sorry. I went through the sprint planning board some and was just thinking about the next few releases. I talked to Jeff Ball a little bit about music. I talked to a couple narrative designers that friends have passed my way, just to sort of get a sense of what that kind of work could cost and maybe find a resource for it when we need it. I prepped a bunch of stuff for the comms workshop that I'm doing tomorrow with Sam Bong. Yeah, all that stuff. Today is the sprints retro stuff this morning and all the normal meetings. And then game time this afternoon. I have to figure out what we're playing and set that up. In some ways, I'm happy to leave it open to Will since it's his last game time. So what does he want to play with all of us together before Child? But figure that out before 2. And then just continue to prep for next sprint and comm stuff and continue to push all those balls forward and answer any questions or help out with any of the work that's happening today. So that's me. Let's go look at the board. We have a bunch of stuff in Validate that we should probably have some sort of playtest and validate a bunch of this stuff if we can. One thing that I will note is Hans isn't here to hear this, and he's the main person I probably need to have a conversation with about it, but just for everyone else's edification. Basically, Discord is being kind of annoying about the need for our game to be available before they're willing to verify our server. And what we have set up doesn't count right now. And so I think the Discord verification is about as good as it's going to get until we get a little bit further in and we can continue to negotiate with Discord, but I don't want to keep holding off on that stuff. We'll just generate a not pretty link for the time being, and verify it as we get people in, as we have the game, and as we can say, hey, Discord, our game's actually totally available. Please just verify us.
Okay.
Besides that, for the production show, I think just the planning that we did that we had a recording that we haven't really done anything with. I'll work with Brandon to figure that out. Since I forgot to record last week's, which was sort of devastating, and then we didn't really have one this week. There wasn't a great opportunity to do another one, but we have that recording that we can use in the short term. And then the factions is a bunch of stuff ongoing. I'm not sure how much where we feel like we're at with the factions cards, but we can get those forward. Does anyone have anything they want to specifically show? I know, Brandon, you were talking about showing some faction stuff.
Not externally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can share what the faction stuff looks like at the moment.
Sure.
Screen share. Come on, Discord. Turn on screen share. I'm good at this. Screen share. Share. Hey, look, it's our game. This thing. Ships come in. UI comes in. Look at, we have a faction button. So in this run, we have, I don't know what ships they're on right now, but we have a conclave, which is loyal, and assembly and house, which are indifferent right now.
And those are on ships?
Those are specifically on ship. There's 5 that can appear. It's defined by ship now, like the ship types tell them what factions could actually spawn on that ship, potentially. Flagship could spawn has the potential to have all, could be one of all 5. Right now, you can't have multiple factions per ship. That's for a later update. Whenever we want to do the big faction push, we can expand a lot on this. But right now, that's the thing. Because I think while this is in flux right now, I wasn't going into like rehook up like the faction name on the ship.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm just waiting for you to call your part good, George, and then I can go hook that back up. Because where you get the names is totally different now, the whole thing.
Okay. Well, while you're there, why don't you click your flagship and click the sensors, which are powered. See how it has some sections? So one thing missing from Tyson's thing is there's some free installations. That's the stuff on the left. They don't require power. And then the yellow part is what is powered, and then the purple part is what is unpowered. So if you click the sensors, it'll turn them off, and then it automatically powers your other. Now, if you click that one as well, it'll turn that off, and then so this is the bug that I have, is that you can build in the slot that's powered. I'm gonna get rid of that. Actually, I think I'm gonna get rid of the build buttons from those spaces and just have it say at the bottom build next to upgrade.
Yeah, no, that would make, I'd be fine with that.
I thought the jump drive was powered, which is why you had to turn it off to turn on other things. That's at one point at least.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hello? Are we all back?
Hello. Mother of God, I asked a question and then the internet went down. That's what I get.
Yep.
Punished.
What was your question?
Why is the reactor not in the blue area?
Because the reactor is the thing that's powering it. It's like that is the thing that provides the power. It's going to have a different icon down the road. It'll look different than the other installations.
What is the blue area?
Yeah, I thought it was... Okay.
technically the reactor is also free, but the reactor is going to be the triangle looking thing instead of a square inside of the power section from which the power is flowing to the other installations.
Right,
So-
but I mean, it should still, like, I feel like it should still be there because you need to be able to upgrade it and stuff, right?
What do you mean?
I'm
Or is it
asking
there?
why it's not next to the jump drive.
Yeah, he's asking why it's not in
Oh,
the
okay.
left column.
Because the jump drive does not require power. And it looks like the reactor requires power based on where it is, because it's taking up one of the power slots.
Right. Well, actually, you only have one power slot here. There's going to be, down the road, there's going to be lines showing that you are getting power from that reactor.
I see, okay.
So when you upgrade your reactor, it'll have then two columns of
But-
2.
But from a positioning standpoint, it should be over on the left.
Well, the thing is that the mockups don't account for any of the free stuff. We have to redo the mockups a little bit to account for that. I didn't know where to put it, so I just put it on the left of the powered
I mean,
stuff.
it's just put it powered and it just doesn't get a line to it.
But then it looks like you have more power, and you can't pull them out. You can't do any of that stuff.
So hold on.
Or
Didn't
I would
didn't
say
jump
that they should
didn't
always
didn't jump drives need power at some point? So
Yes.
but we've moved away from that.
Correct.
Currently,
Is there
but they should be powered again. Like that's not something I am okay moving forward with long term. Like I want, like if it's on there, it should be have to have power. It's just was a UI
Yeah,
issue.
You don't need to bark. Back on the bed.
How many things do we have that are free?
Currently, it's jump drive and reactor.
Okay, so just put the jump drive and reactor there on the left. Put the reactor on top and the jump drive underneath it, and then just from a positioning standpoint, just do that so that the positionings are in the right place, and the jump drive will just always live underneath the reactor there. And then long term, we can figure out whether there's power and stuff, and we can solve the overall UX of free powered things when there is more than one thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Can we look at anything to validate any of these bugs?
Sure, let's take a look.
Do resource arrows block mouse over on resources?
No.
Put your mouse over the arrow, not over the number.
No. They're working.
Yep. All look like they're working.
Sweet. The mood UI says concerned. This isn't one of the available options.
No, it doesn't say concerned anymore.
Great. Jump incomplete does not trigger after the initial jump. Is that the like couldn't click on things?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we should playtest that a bit to just verify at least.
Yep.
We should play it today.
And there's 2 other crashes that if we playtest a bit today, then we can see. So everyone should just load up the game and let's play it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
That's happening again.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the crashes I was getting was when I was mousing over like Fuel Factory and stuff. It would crash on a. It's not working. Okay. All right. I'll close mine.
I mean, you can play test.
Darn it, I keep pressing the wrong button.
I got that crash
Which crash?
The
where you
mousing
mouse
over.
over the fuel factory and it crashes for some reason. It was showing me the string and then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Okay. So that's
I
not
wonder if the
fixed.
buildable installation is being destroyed.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like the buildable installation is almost certainly wrong.
I'm able to mouse over the fuel factory just fine.
Everything is paused right now, Carl.
Yeah, I know.
So the buildable installation probably doesn't parent correctly or something, because the U object I think is getting cleaned up in a memory path in the garbage collection. I don't know how to fix that,
Oh,
but that's
there.
probably what the problem is.
Yeah, now I just got the crash. Oh my gosh. Come on, you can do this. Go game.
How many times did you have you pressed play more than once, George?
What do you mean? Like from
Just
the editor?
wondering if it crashes on the first time that you play from the editor, or if it only crashes on the second time that you play from the editor.
I rarely get crashes from the editor. I don't think there's any consistent pattern.
I'm talking about the one that you just got for the fuel factory, right? Didn't you just say you got that?
Oh yeah, I did get that one. That was after wait, do you mean did I
Is this the first time you have pressed play in the editor since starting
Yes.
Adopt? It is.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
it
then
was.
that removes that theory. Thank you.
I can try it again to
No,
rebuild.
I'm not asking you to try it again. I was wondering if it only happened the first time.
Got it. Okay. Well, there couldn't be a second time if it happened on the first time.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I stated that wrongly. I meant if it only happened on not the first time.
Right.
Weird. I do get times whenever that tooltip is just garbage, though.
Yeah, I get it.
And then
pretty
it's
much
completely fine
exclusively
sometimes.
garbage. I
No,
have no
I
idea why.
started a new game and I'm getting the tooltip just fine now.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Oh, whoops. Are we supposed to be able to use an ability while upgrading? Probably not. Did I just lose my upgrade entirely? No, I didn't. Oh, it finished. Maybe it finished. Sweet.
Wait, what? No.
Oh, I might have found the issue.
Did you?
I think I found the issue. Yeah. There isn't a U property on the array that's holding half of the buildable installations. And there needs to be a U property on them or they auto delete.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Time to jump, baby.
That was stupid of me. I had it on half of them, just not the other half.
Okay. I have to say, it's really convenient to be able to just assign ships straight from the plant menu
Oh, excuse me.
instead of having to click the ships and click scan and then go back.
What's convenient? I don't know
Like
if I can-
here, I don't have to go back to my fleet now. I can just click this middle barren planet and press assign ship, and it automatically grabs something with sensors and starts scanning.
Oh, okay.
Well, it should have at least, but it looks like it's not doing it. Why not? Oh, the thing
It's
was
on
on
cooldown.
cooldown. Maybe it won't be able to now. Well, that's annoying.
Yikes.
What?
Bad RNG on the jump.
Oh, I'm gonna starve.
Alright, maybe the answer is to actually just jump here. Is it worth losing the morale in the food? Maybe.
Wow, we lose food fast.
Yes, we do.
Uh-oh. I'm starving.
Yep.
Did you run out of food? Okay, good. Well, it used to be possible to starve before you ran out of food, so I just wanted to make sure.
I lose 3 people. Hey, look, it's Pedro Huertas. You look like a Pedro. Okay.
Grand celebration didn't.
Darn it. Hurry up and exploit this planet so I can build a damn hydroponic.
Wow, I started in a region with only 1 planet. This game's bullshit.
Yeah, I did too. It was
Okay.
a gas giant too for me.
Me
My
too.
first was 2 planets. My second was 1 planet.
Oh, you can click celestial objects to bring up their wall in Fleet View, and it brings up their dialogue. That needs to.
Yep. Is that a bug?
That is a
I thought that
bug.
was intended.
No,
You're not supposed to be able to see their dialogue?
you can't. When you're in the Fleet View, you should not be able to click on celestial objects.
Oh.
That
Also,
was
I think it takes a little bit too long to switch between fleet and system. Okay, so now I need to build hydroponics. Where's that one? Here we go. Plus 86 food per day. Do it. I should have built it somewhere else. Oh well. Why is this on cooldown still? How long is the aggressive exploit cooldown? Holy crap.
It's like a full minute.
It's 30 seconds, I think.
Oh wow, that is the longest 30 seconds of my life.
I could be wrong.
crashed
I
out.
thought it was 30 seconds.
I crashed out on get narrative description. That's the one that you're looking
Yeah.
into, Will.
That's the one that I fixed. If you if once the code gets built, if you get it, it should no longer happen in theory.
Okay.
Assuming I'm correct about why it was happening, which I'm like 80% sure. Oh my god, did I just get to another place with only 1 thing? Oh my god, this game's broken.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh god, I just need to sit here and wait for my fuel factory to do shit.
Good luck, man. Patience
yeah,
is what
I only
causes
have-
starvation.
Wait, is my fuel factory off? It turned itself off. Oh no. Oh,
And crash. Yep.
Yeah, the fuel factory automatically turns off if you run out of gas.
I'm gonna get latest so that I can have that code. Let's see. Did
We can't upgrade reactors yet, right?
Yeah, you can absolutely upgrade reactors.
Oh shit. I can't do that.
I think you can upgrade anything.
What is the
Anything that-
time to upgrade?
It's
Probably
probably
30
it's
seconds.
probably metal.
No, I time, not cost.
I bet time is 30 seconds because most things are 30 seconds.
It takes forever.
Yeah, it's because you're in space and everything's slow in space.
Yes.
Famous quote from someone.
I feel like we're really close to having lots of stuff that you can do with ships all the time. Like you can just keep juggling things. It's just the 2 things blocking us are we haven't really given all the ships stuff to do from the beginning, and the UI is clunky.
Also, the game is not pausing when I finish jumping and it's driving me nuts.
Actually, it is. Oh, actually, it's probably. Is this after the initial jump?
Yes.
Yeah, I found that. I know how to fix it.
Okay, good.
Because I was also coming to the bug where the jump button isn't on cooldown off after the initial jump in.
Costs.
Only because the pause happens before it gets set to cooldown. So the
Fuck.
Yeah, I think someone must have increased the cooldown time on aggressive exploit because this is insane. I think it's more like 8 years.
It honestly feels like forever.
Let's check.
Even though I'm pretty sure it's a
Aggressive.
minute. I think it's a minute. Oh my god, please. Fuel Factory.
Is it a ship that has aggressive exploit?
Yeah, the military ship.
120-second cooldown.
Oh
So-
fuck, no, I crashed. I was having fun.
It's a 2-minute cooldown.
I knew it.
I
on
crashed
aggressive
when I
exploit.
hit the faction button.
Yeah. Oh, when you hit the faction button?
Yeah.
What? Can you get a crash log on that?
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Confused.
it. It made me really sad. I was excited. I thought I was gonna make it to the next system and then lose there.
Oh
When I
no,
rolled
I did
boiling
the
again.
wrong thing.
That I mean, honestly, Brandon, the thing that you're describing sounds like exactly what Carl wanted, right? We're crushing hopes. That's the theme, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Did I
was
get
so
that
close.
right?
I was just watching my gas tick down. And I was like, oh shit, this is getting exciting. Are my people gonna overthrow me before I make the next jump? And then I hit the faction button because I was like, I wonder what the factions are thinking. And then I crashed.
My happiness level is content. Can I show you guys this? This is gonna work. Nope, it didn't work. Never
I don't
mind.
think
Wow.
I've ever been
It's
content.
There's this kerning problem with the text that makes
Oh,
it
God.
look like it's
I'm not fighting kerning. Not right
Wait,
now.
I'm not infected. Don't show me.
it looks like we're using a comic font because of how weird the kerning is. Anyways, it's not a big
How much
Well,
does it cost to upgrade? Oh
Comic.
crap.
60 gas, 60 metal. Why? Because I chose so.
That's fine. I'm just making poor choices left and right.
So it's just like your real
That's-
life.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
Harsh.
Yeah. Poor choice to say that. Hey, Will, guess who else is going on leave on Monday?
Jeez.
I
I don't think it's worthwhile to exploit everything in the galaxy. I'm just gonna keep jumping. Jumping on
No,
my way.
put on this.
on.
No, put it on.
Planets
Give me the
when
ability.
we
I
are
hate you.
done.
This UI sucks. Who made it? Oh, I really want this UI to be good. Damn
I
it.
really want aggressive exploit to not be 120 seconds. Which one of you assholes changed this shit?
I don't know who changed that one.
Was
Ah.
was it that 2 minutes? No wonder
It's
it
2
felt
minutes.
like an eternity.
Yes, it is an
Yeah.
eternity.
I did not. I have never changed that thing.
It's basically my whole life.
13 gas. Oh, 5 fuel. Okay, I'll take that. And 13 gas will actually be enough. 30 seconds to exploit is so annoying. But you know, like I'm glad that these things are annoying right now because it means if we can just make it so that people can upgrade faster and easier and stuff like that, just to get going at least a little bit, then it will make that convenience factor feel so much better. Because you know how like all games feel slow at the beginning when they give you options later on to speed it up somehow, and then you start over and you're like, oh shit, I'm so slow again.
Yeah.
Scanning celestial bodies.
I don't want that to be. I really don't want Fuel Factory to be auto on.
Are you shitting me? Oh my god.
We're
Okay, I'm
guessing you're
sorry,
not saying that
but
in
when you
response.
scan an asteroid field and it's like, oh, there's like 10 metal here. Like, what am I doing with my time?
You got
Yeah.
slapped in the face. You rolled them bones and came up bad.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna jump. Screw that asteroid field. I don't even care.
I'm gonna exploit this barren planet aggressively.
I think barren planets have like nothing in them. I think they have the worst resources.
So I figured out the number one thing we could do, I think, to make the game feel better from the beginning. Just put the damn sensors and exploiters, put the sensors on a different ship. That's it. I think that's what we have to do. And
If
then
we
it'll
had
feel...
an exploit ship and a non-exploit ship,
That's correct.
you know what else we could do? We could make the strategic choice to upgrade reactor on our flagship, which is what I'm doing right now. Because
I thought about it, but dude, the gas is so expensive. Maybe I'll try it next
not
game.
for me. I've got like 800 gas.
I'm gonna
No.
change that and see what happens.
can't
I'm
get
going
the
to
metal.
ships. I'm dumping the sensors onto
Here's the crash log.
luxury liner, even though that doesn't make
Hey,
sense.
Will, you should share your gameplay.
My what?
You should share your screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you.
You should share your candy.
Fuck, I
I
want some candy.
Share
am
your
definitely
life.
not going to do that.
Oh
under
my god,
any
I'm so hungry
circumstances.
already.
I just had a delicious meal,
Hungry
by
for
the way.
dim sum?
Oh, I can't spend that much money every day on dim sum, dude.
I'm
But
hungry for dim
I
sum.
want dim sum. I do
Why
want
is
it.
my aggressive exploit still taking 80
I
years?
had
Get on that desert, man. Jesus.
turkey meatballs with basil, string beans, tomatoes, and pinto beans,
Stop, dude.
and dill
Please.
peas. And then I had zucchini bread for dessert. And then I had a shot of raki
Ooh,
to help
with
settle
your
my
digestion.
stomach
Yeah.
afterwards. Yeah, it was nice. It was like that was like the perfect meal, and everything was cooked with 200% more love
Oh,
because mommy made it.
That's a pretty significant percentage of love.
It's so much love.
I keep doing this. George, I know I've complained about it before, but I'm just going to complain about it again because I do it every time. I'm like, oh, I want to exploit. I click this
Yep.
thing. It
Yep.
goes
Yep.
unpowered.
Yep.
I click
Yep.
it again, and now I
Yep.
wait 30 seconds because I clicked
That's
on the
why I'm.
Yep.
That's what I said is the last thing this morning that I have to do is make them not buttons and make them drag instead.
Oh, I
So
see. That makes
they won't be buttons anymore.
Oh, that'll be nice, actually.
Okay, this feels a million times better already.
What's that?
I just put the sensors on a different.
Oh my
stupid
god,
ship.
I'm such a boosted animal. I wasted
Honestly,
one.
I would probably have one other ship have sensors and one other ship have exploit, and your flagship could have both. It doesn't matter. Flagship is supposed to be your grand thing that can do all things, but
I lost 3 people. And every time I see Carl's face, I'm like, that's some bad news bears right there.
Oh,
Except it's not working.
shit.
Sensors aren't working on the luxury liner. They've refused to ever go on cooldown.
I just got 5 fuel, guys. I'm in the zone. Gonna do a. Gonna find some planets that have more fuel.
I definitely feel like the game is getting more fun because people seem way more engaged with playtesting.
You seem more engaged.
Fucking invested on this game in this game not crashing on me so that I can win it. I'm gonna win this.
I don't know.
All right,
I
good,
think we
crashed,
were
but I can
trying to
actually
set up
figure
the
it out.
numbers so that you could like upgrade every 3 jumps or something, and it feels like it's every 8 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the number of times that I can upgrade something is the same amount of times that I can use aggressive exploit per game.
Yeah, I
They're,
just feel like
tied.
the actual speed, how you getting. Eventually, well, we have to tune all the numbers, but basically, it's like the amount of resources you're getting from planets is pretty low overall.
Well,
Probably
it
needs to
feels
be
really
bumped up.
high for fuel and food. It feels really low for
Low
metal
for
and gas.
metal and gas.
Or like, are you
Which
kidding
is
me?
like the
I'm having like
exact
the
opposite
reverse.
of
You
what
also-
it should be.
I'm having the reverse experience because I have not found a gas. Just kidding. This is great. Never mind. I finally rolled well.
That's the goal. You just got to complain about the game, and then it will serve you.
All right.
That's been the
so-
entire story of my time on this team. If I complain, someone will fix it.
We can change this whenever. I'm just gonna commit real quick that little ship's change to at least.
Oh
move
my
the
god!
sensors
I found
off.
an ocean. Did I win?
Nope.
Nope.
It would have won when you said,
Oh,
yeah. Instead, it's just gonna be a planet of disappointing resources.
I hate being disappointed.
Oh, holy crap! That's probably why.
Okay, if you get latest. Wait, yeah.
Whoa,
Alright.
scan that shit.
Yeah, get latest and use scanning from the other ship now.
Scan this shit.
I'm not quitting this game. I'm about to win.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Yeah, population to chin up for a second. Oh my god, aggressive exploit is actually. I'm aging so fast.
The worst thing about aggressive
Oh my
exploit
God.
is when it is like not on cooldown, when you have like 2 seconds left, it looks like there's nothing left to refill.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, it's like it hangs there with no blue bar for fucking ever. It's
It
like
does. It's really rough.
it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to do something? Well, watch me for a little bit longer. This is our game's equivalent of watching water boil.
Man, the early game is so much better. You guys seriously got to download this shit. This is the best.
I don't
patch
like the
ever.
early game being better. I like upgrading my reactor and feeling like a badass. I like pain, George.
I need a fuck.
You're
wait, I
still
don't have
gonna
enough
need to
metal.
upgrade your reactor.
Wow, I still don't have enough metal to upgrade anything.
I
This
will
game
switch them
sucks.
around. I'll deal with the balance pass once we get other pieces.
Right.
Holy
I'm just
shit.
saying, like something like you should just try it at least because it actually does feel a lot better when every single ship gets to do something.
Okay,
Yeah,
people need
no,
to stop eating.
that is the goal though. Each ship should have something you could do with it.
Yeah, that does sound cool.
I
What
mean,
if
I think
people
we even
just
had a
stopped
card
eating shit?
in the Trello board saying exactly that. I think it was in the backlog. I was looking at it.
Let's pause. Oh no.
Jump again, buddy. Jump
Yeah,
again.
this looks like we're gonna wait for a jump drive to spool up and then leave.
I'm just gonna make like lots of hydroponics and then
That's a good, reasonable plan if you can get the resources to do
Yeah,
it.
how the fuck do you have like any metal ever?
by exploiting. Good
Well,
strategy tip.
let me tell you, I haven't been able to do that. The game has denied me its only strategy. I shall proceed to lose now.
Uh-oh, something went wrong, George. Is George here?
No, George crashed out because he tried to share his screen.
Fuck it. I give up.
George,
What?
I need to show you my problem.
Okay. Sorry. I'm not enjoying Discord today. Okay. What's your problem?
Look at this screen. This is my freighter. I built a hydroponics, and now it says power 0 used 0 out of 0, and it turned off my fuel factory, and it won't let me turn it back on, and I'm screwed, and I'm in the middle of space.
See ya, nerd.
Well, I mean, it sounds like the problem is with power used. Maybe. I don't know.
So when I
Actually,
upgraded the final hard point, that's when it turned off my power.
I was going to say, actually, I think it's what I said this morning about that bug where there's a buildable slot that stays in the powered category when you turn off everything. And it allows you to build past your installation limit, which is going to break the game. So you broke the game. That's the one bug that I'm working on.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I think I did right.
It's keeping the buildable thing in there. That's why I said I'm just going to move the build button to be next to upgrade and just remove the ability to build directly from slots.
Well, I've got so much fuel. I'm just gonna. Oh wait, I can't jump yet because I have to wait for the freaking cooldown. I'm just gonna jump to win. JTW.
JTW the way.
What?
What?
It was a radio station.
Yeah, you know that thing.
KJTW.
The thing that still exists, radio.
The
Oh
best
my
news
god,
and
I'm so hungry.
views.
How?
Views this side of the galaxy.
I like ate stuff.
Just exploit some places, Brandon. That's the strategy.
No. I mean, I'm hungry in real life.
I won.
I'm
On
IRL.
today's show,
won.
Yeah, Brandon,
Captain
just
Betty
exploit
White
something in
discussed
real life.
Cannibalism on the fleet.
Yeah, have you thought about
I
it?
feel a little.
Just go
exploited in
explain
real
to
life, if
McDonald's.
I'm being honest.
Exploit your fridge.
Yeah, exploit
you
that.
think I
Fridge.
have
You
food
might
in
need
my
to scan
home?
it first, though. Holy
Wow.
Try
this
our new
one has
McBlack
10
Hole Burger.
This one has 10 fucking. Okay, no, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna get some +3
Oh
power.
man, I am. Does anyone hear me?
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
robot.
Everything's dying.
Ugh, I
Oh
can't.
God.
Mother of shit, this is annoying.
Everything's robot.
Discord's dying. Why?
Let me get what I
Hey, Brandon, can
No, because Discord's
Nope.
dying. Like literally everyone's dying.
Can I do what? No. The answer
How
is
about here,
It's coming
Brandon?
back.
How
It's
about
coming
now?
back.
Are we doing good?
Hey, I can hear you now. What's up?
This crash log you posted is bullshit. Just so you know. That's all
What,
I
what
wanted
does
to
that
know.
mean? Like, what do you mean by that?
It's
Hello?
literally info in it. Like nothing.
What? Oh, so
Oh my god. All right, folks. Since the Discord is dying and there's literally no sound and everyone's a robot, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for sticking around and listening and watching. And as always, if you ever have questions, just post them in chat and we'll answer them on stream. Thanks, guys.